Okay, at your old job, describe how your typical week would go.
So at my old job, I used to work up to 40 hours a week, depending on depending on how much work needed to be done, depending on if I was working on any big or large projects to do. I typically work up to 40 hours. I worked overtime, so if a project needs to be done fast, I'll work extra time. And I worked at all kinds of locations. I worked at Georgia. I worked at a mine in Savannah, a quarry in Savannah. Then I drove up to Alabama to work at quarries there. Like anywhere in the southern area of the United States is where I worked and operated. So what I worked on, I went through the whole process of exploration, discovering the minerals, and processing the minerals and distribution of it to different companies and businesses. So what I would do, I would work with many other kinds of engineers, such as geological engineers and geoscientists, to survey different areas and minerals. So what my job was to, I was tasked to design many underground and open pit mines. Underground mines, just mines underground where we extract more rare minerals such as rock, coal, iron, sulfur, any minerals that can be used for everyday uses in the daily world, and open it.
When you say rocks and coal and oil such as that, how did that, or how does that go into the real world use, going into other companies such as gas stations and all that
Yeah,
stuff?
coal can be used for so many things. Coal can be used to make concrete. It can be used to power factories, cars. It can be used to produce any large number of products. And iron, it can be used in wires, such as gold. Gold can be used in wires and phones, which people use every day, which is very valuable, and they wouldn't be able to make it without us. And another part of my job, I was supposed to oversee the processing of all the minerals. I'll help design efficient ways to process minerals and make it more efficient for to and
Let me ask you a question.
and another part of my job, when I survey, I use drones. I'll usually fly a drone and survey different areas, and I go with my geological engineer to see if it is a good area to mine. And a huge part of my job is safety. Safety is our number one priority. We want to make sure everyone, when people are mining, it's safe, no one gets hurt, so we can mine efficiently and safely, because no good worker is a dead worker. So
That is true. That is true. Now, when you say going underground and all that, will you personally be going underground, or will you be running things from up top? And speaking of running things, will you be playing one of the more important leadership roles? And are you good with teammates? And are you good with working solo? And
So usually I work above ground, but when I need to, I'm willing to go underground and consult with the miners and see how everything is going. And above ground, I'll play a more leadership role. I lead the team, I design the mines, we also design many equipment that we need. So I provide a large leadership role because I help bring everything together and get everything set up so we can start mining and processing and bringing our minerals to the companies.